Hello and welcome to Just Style Performance. My name is Joshua, and today I am posting Pat's 1965 Ford Falcon two-door hardtop up for sale. Now, Pat is a good friend of mine. I've actually sold a couple of his cars last year so he could have room in his garage to buy this Falcon, and now he's decided to sell it, mainly because he's after his dream car. This Falcon is a beautifully restored Twilight Turquoise with a 289 under the hood, a C4 automatic, and probably the best part about it, it's got vintage air AC. Now, if you don't want to listen to the video, maybe you just want to hear how this motor sounds, see how it runs on the road, best thing to do is to head over to this timestamp right on the video. That's going to be the driving portion of the video. You'll see the motor running, you get to hear it, and you get to see it go about 60 miles up on the highway. But if you got a moment and you want to learn a little bit about Pat's car, maybe learn some interesting facts about the Ford Falcon, then pause this video, grab a snack or a drink, come back, sit back, relax, and let me tell you about Pat's 1965 Ford Falcon. The Ford Motor Company produced the Falcon family of vehicles from 1960 until 1970. Everything from sedans, convertibles, vans, and innovative small trucks could be ordered with the Falcon emblem. Originally envisioned as a compact economy car, Falcons evolved from 4 distinct body style phases, 3 generations, and a final half-year production. Of all these phases, the second generations, 1963 to 1965, are considered to be the most collectible. Now, the Falcon marquee began to realize its potential when, late in 1964, Ford introduced the Mustang, another sporty, compact car. Ford utilized the Falcon's chassis as well as many elements of the Falcon drivetrain to reskin and remarket the Mustang. Now, unfortunately, the Mustang dealt Falcon sales a blow from which it would never recover. From then on, the Falcon existed in the shadow of its more popular offspring, finally fading away in 1971. Collectors of these great cars appreciate the compact design, the simplicity of maintenance and operation, and the innovative thinking of its designers. Simply put it, they were a lot of fun. And the way that Pat picked up this car, well, it's quite simple. And it's actually a little short story. So last year, Pat had 3 vehicles in his garage. He had a 2-car garage, and he decided he wanted to sell 2 of the 3. So he had a Ford and he had a Chevrolet. And he came to me and said, hey, I need to sell these 2 cars. And I said, all right, no problem. We got those cars sold by the end of the year. Which means now he had a 2-car garage and an empty space. Well, what did he do? He went down to a local swap meet that was having a car show. This Falcon was sitting there. He fell in love with the Falcon. This car just stood out, and it was a huge attention grabber. He bought it right there on the spot and drove it home. And he's done quite a bit of work to it. The trunk and the roof need to be touched up, so he found a painter here locally who blended everything in to make it look like a seamless paint job. Looking at the roof and the trunk, you couldn't tell that those were just painted last year. He also put in a brand new set of tires. Now, the biggest upgrade he did to the interior was the vintage air AC. But before we talk about the interior, let's talk about the exterior. This color is absolutely stunning. This is the factory color known as Twilight Turquoise. It's a metallic blue-green color that definitely stands out in the sunlight. When that sun hits it, you can see all those pearls of the metallic float to the top, and it's absolutely beautiful. The thing I like about the exterior as well is they changed those factory 15 inches over to these American Racing Aspen Sprint style wheels, wrapped in a brand new set of BF Goodrich Radial TA tires. It gives this Falcon a little more of that hot rod street block look and feel to it. Now, the interior is absolutely gorgeous. This is the original styling interior. It's the turquoise 2-tone interior, Futura upgraded interior. So it's got the roll-up windows, it's got the bench seat front and back, but the dash is gorgeous. You have that Twilight Turquoise paint on the dash, the chrome polish, and the thing about the driver area, steering wheel, leather wraps, and the gauges are in a nice clear view. Now, it has the original gauges. You have your speedometer, which works. You have your fuel gauge, which works. And the original water gauge, unfortunately, does not work, but located right on the bottom, underneath the dash, there is a set of gauges. You have an odometer, water and oil pressure gauge, and right on the steering column is a ProTac. The audio has been upgraded with the custom auto sound digital right there in the center console. Now, the big upgrade that Pat did to this car was he added a vintage air AC kit, and it goes right underneath the dash and it fits in everywhere beautifully. This setup from vintage air fits the styling of the interior perfectly. Now, of course, one of my absolute favorite parts of this Falcon is, of course, what is under the hood, and that is the 289 V8 motor, a 4.7 liter, fitted with a Holley 4-barrel 600 CFM street war carburetor, and of course, the sound of this car. Which is being modified by the polished shorty headers flowing into the stainless steel exhaust, ending up at those Flow Master mufflers. It gives this V8 a great sound to it. The one thing about the car is it does not have power steering, but to be honest with you, that steering wheel, the steering setup on the whole car, functions easily and it's not super difficult. Even sitting at a parking lot standstill, steering wheel is easy to use. The front brakes have been switched over to disc brakes. They're not power, but they do have the stopping power upgraded to those disc brakes. This thing is just so much fun to drive, which you're going to see here in just a moment. So let's check out the driving portion of Pat's 1965 Ford Falcon. So we're going to go for a drive in the 1965 Ford Falcon with the 289, the C4 automatic. This car is just so much fun to drive. It's beautiful. The color, when the sunlight hits that color, it's absolutely stunning. And the way this car, it catches all the eyes. Sitting here during the photo shoot, I was stopped by 5 different people. All wanted to know more about this car and just see this car in its absolute stunning beauty. So let's take this thing out on the road. It's got the little C4 automatic. It's a 3-speed. And that's all really you need. This car does great going down the road. We'll get it up to about 55 or so miles an hour. And the nice thing about it, especially being here in Florida, it is equipped with vintage air AC. And as you can tell, I'm about 6.5 feet tall. I weigh 215 pounds. And the cabin inside has just unbelievable amount of space. And the bench seat really helps out too. This car just drives like a brand new car. It's comfortable. The steering is not sloppy and all over the place. It's pretty responsive. As soon as you turn the wheel, it starts to turn the wheel. Everything about the car works. It's got turn signals, it's got a horn. Driving little car. The thing I loved about the 1960s the most, it was towards the end of the dream car era. A lot of the designers were building these cars and designing these certain types of vehicles because they had an obsession with flight, space exploration. So if you look at the tail lights of this car, you'll see that they've got kind of that rocket ship thruster look and design to it. Because when you saw this car driving at night, those taillights, as soon as they passed you, bright red looked like the thruster on the end of a rocket. And it's just the beautiful design of the car. Alright, that is the end of our video, and if you'd like to learn more about this 1965 Ford Falcon Futura with the 289, the C4 automatic, and the vintage air AC, all you gotta do is give me a call. My number is 407-970-6866. I've got my phone with me all the time, so don't hesitate to give me a call. Ask some questions about this car. If you want to see more about this car, maybe you just saw the video for the first time on YouTube, thank you so much for watching.
You can check out the full listing down in the description box below. I've got a link to the listing on classiccars.com. There's over 100+ photos of the exterior, the interior, the engine, and the underneath. Plus a link to this video so you can watch it over and over and over again to listen to those sweet engine sounds. And finally, if you enjoyed this video, you liked learning about the history of the Falcon, you liked seeing the drive, you liked seeing how this video was actually created, if you like these videos, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, and if you really like it, smash that subscribe button. Somewhere on the screen right here, just hit it. And it's usually videos of cars I have for sale, maybe a boat for sale, car show I've gone to, something like that. You never really know. But I post a lot of cool content, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want to learn more about the Falcon, give me a call, check out the link. I'll see you next time here on Just Style and Performance.